Alright guys, welcome back to our Android programming development. Now we are almost through to the lesson. As we started from the beginning, we're going through a lot of process to develop a mobile app with a simple and easiest way. So the left is just a small things that needed to be added, which is the video and the audio. If you want to insert an image into your app develop, or you want to add in a video, how are you going to do it? So we are going to open our previous web, then you continue from that. And you know that we ran the application and everything was running correctly. So all that we have to do is just continue to add some features to it. Assuming if someone click on the news, when the person click on the news, there should be image and text at the news column. So we are going to open the news XML. You double click on it, then the news XMLs will come. So just have to go to the graphical layout. So when the graphical layout comes, we said we want to add in an image, so you need to go in for an image and audio button. So when you click the image and audio, image and media, you have your activities there. So you just have to drag. Which type do you want? Do you want it in a slide form? Do you want it in a single form? Do you want to insert a video? So you just have to choose the type that you want to insert. So I just want to insert this method. So all that I have to do is just drag it on it, then the resource will be open for me to select the image that I want to insert. So I just have to go in for create a new icon. So at the create a new icon, I can choose a different option, or I'll just maintain this one. So if I want to maintain it, I just have to click next and finish. But let me go back and choose a different resource. Now when it comes to the system resource, we have different symbols that you can insert it. So I just want you to know that there's a lot of features in it, where if you want to use them in your application, you can go there and choose it. So let's go back to the process, to the project. Now I will maintain this one, then I'll click OK. So immediately I click OK, you see that the image will be appear on the system. Now when the image comes, then what next? The text. Yes, we are talking about something about the coat of arms. So the coat of arms, what has happened to the coat of arms? You need to explain or give it an explanation. So I'll go in for a text field. So the text field here, I cannot use any of this because this one was made for a specific thing. So I'll just have to go in for a different method. So I'll just have to ignore these options because I don't need any of these options here. So let me go back to the XML coding area where I can insert my text view command. So the text view command will give you access to type in all the necessary info that you need in your app. So I have the text view in here, and I'll double click on it. So I'll press enter 3 or 4, enter 2, to get a more space in between. The first one will come with a text ID. So the text ID, you just have to insert the text ID. You have just press this, then text view. I have text view 1 there, so I have to make this one text view 2. So text view 2, sorry. Then I'll click on the width. I will insert my width, control space. Then I'll choose the layout. I will say match. Let me use the match first. Then I'll go in for height, control space. I'll say wrap. Then the text itself, what am I going to put in there? to the text. Then we talk about, we said we are preparing something for about the news. So when the person click on the news button, the news page should come with the picture. So you just have to, alright. So we were talking about Enocom. So I will just type something. And the general public. So this is what I just typed. So if I go back to the graphical layout, I need to see the information. So you can find it here. But when you look at the arrangement, it seems the arrangement has what mixed up, right? So we need to rearrange it again. So what we are going to do is here we are going to insert in orientation over here. So this orientation will give us a first, sorry, so gravity. Going to choose center. Then the font size I'll maintain in the normal size. So text style. So I pick my text style, whether bold or italic or normal. Control space, and I'll choose normal. So alright, let's go back to the graphical view and see how the arrangement looks like. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to drag this underneath under the coat of arms here. Then I will let me make a changes over here. I think I've missed. I didn't insert something over here. Alright, let me give this wrap. Alright, so now I can drag it. Yeah, I'm going to make a match. these are the changes that when you are building a website, Android app development, you need to go through, because you may face them, so you need to make those amendments. So the image, I'm going to insert margin. I'm going to put on margin here, which is going to be 20 dp. Then here for the title, I'm going to set gravity. I will choose center. Then I'll go back. Then I'll see this. Alright. Now the image, if you want to expand it or if you want to increase the width size, you can specify it over here. So let's say I'll make it 100 by 100, 100 by 100 over here. So you go and check how the 100 and 100 is. So this is my mouse. Alright, now the icon. So these are the additional features that you need to insert. So alright, so these are the additional things that you need to insert. Now when you check here, I have an error somewhere here. It says that if I go back to this, I'll find it. It says error. So that means that this text is not needed. So I'll just have to clear or make changes to this. I have to close it and it there. Then this one too, I need to clean it because it's not necessary. So just this one too, and I don't need it, so I just have to erase that one too off so that I will not face any problem somewhere. So this is how we insert an image with a text. And today is going to be our last tutorials for it. But from the scratch, we've been going through a lot of things. First of all, how to create a mobile app from the scratch. We've gone through the process of creating a new Android app project. After creating it, how to edit or inserting create additional pages. We've gone through all those processes, and today we've gone to our last one, which is inserting an image with a text. For the video, I'm going to leave you alone to practice on how to insert a video. It's very simple, but not everything that I'm going to give it to you. You just have to the idea that is getting from the basic one. You just have to add in your own creativity. So we're going to learn our Android development lessons here. See you in our next video.